Hello everybody, welcome back to He Is Coming. There are 7 recipes that we have not concocted yet. One of them is spines and honey. So let's just have free reign here to go to Kingmaker. Make sure we find the spiny fruit on section number 1 here. We'll go to section number 6 because that's where we get our food skewer weapon. And then over here we've got the stone stake. Here, where do we have the poisonous mushroom? Yeah, there's also a bunch of poisonous mushroom recipes that we've not made. So let's see what we can do here. Honey is going to be hard to necessarily find conveniently. Wow, just give me every single fight before I find what I'm looking for, right? I don't know if we have the sandals today. We were obviously looking for it recently. Well, you have armor temporarily gain to attack. I'm not going to be stacking armor out here like that today, I think. Take me to a grave. We just want to cover as much distance as we can so that we can find as many special events as possible. This guy's got 2 attack going twice and just some health and armor. Wounded, stun the enemy for 3 turns, -1. Start health, gain 5, restore. Give me that. That's nice. Big fan. Regen, full health, caustic. Give me caustic, I suppose. A rusty ring. Not an item set. What do you have? Give me a poisonous mushroom. Let's just double check our recipes here. So, spine, watermelon, and spine fruit, honey. Spiny chestnut. Spine fruit's fine. Okay, at some point we're going to need a cauldron to cook those in. Well, you know what? You know what? When in Rome, right? This horse might take us to a cauldron. And then that is at least one new thing that we have learnt this episode. I was going to say this week, and it's like a week is a completely arbitrary amount of time in comparison to when we normally record these things. Right. What do we have? Melon seeds. Battle start exposed and wounded. Decrease a random status effect by 1 and gain 2 thorns. Alright, well, if we have poison for a while, it will at least get rid of some of that. There's weapons and edges over there, which sounds good to me. Give me some max HP. Give me some speed. Is that Super Mega Golem I just saw? It is. It's an interesting development. An egg. Alright, we'll do an egg instead. I would like to find an edge for my weapon. Always so hard to find edges. They always seem to be around way less compared to everything else. Thorns working out great for us there. When you restore health, gain 1 armor. Not really. Then you has armor, double your attack. Also, not really. We haven't got anything to go to Super Mega Golem with just yet. None of this is inspiring. And of course, forever looking for honey. If you have poison, enemy strikes deal 1 less damage. Exposed, remove all your poison, gain 3 armor for each. Well, Mushroom Buckler works with this guy. Turn start, gain 1 poison. If you have poison, enemy strikes deal 1 less damage. If you have no armor, take damage equal to poison at start of turn, then remove 1 stack. So that does work out. Turn start, restore 1 health. If your health is full, gain 2 armor instead. So more armor would be somewhat beneficial. This is not food. This is... What's this? -5 health, loads of attack or something? Yes. But we have the Bloodstone Ring to make up for it. So we'll see how we go for a second. There's an edge for our weapon finally. Double your attack on hit, gain 1 stun. You have 10 or less gold, gain 1 gold. So 18 attack and 1 stun. But we have battle start exposed and wounded, decrease a random stat by 1. This is no longer poisoning us, so the mushroom buckler is less good. A wet egg. Sure. That does give up some armor, which is probably unideal. Battle start, stun the enemy and yourself for 2 turns. No. Not really anything there that helps us immediately, I think. Honestly, I don't think this build is going to get through many more fights the way things are. Don't be honey. Don't be honey. It's honey! Well, now we really are invested in winning this fight. Aren't we? I'll start stun the enemy for 1 turn. I prefer that to what we've got going on. There's no reason for me not to have some amount of armor. Don't have any money for that now. We also have to be able to defeat the bees and whatnot, which is its own struggle. You know what? The player has armor. Crazed Honeybear temporarily gains 4 attack. We don't have armor. They're going to be stunned. That's not the one I wanted to see make the step forward, though. Oh, that's what I need to combine with the honey, but I need to survive this fight first. You have 2 attacks. Fine. I was going to try and combine them and then get to Super Mega Golem, but here we are. Might need to teleport away from here in a second, if we can even win this fight. Alright, we're alive. We are teleporting away from here. Luckily, we have a spot nearby. Now we just need to get that honey. Battle start, headshot gains 5 thorns. That's very bad for us. 3 money is not enough to do anything here. Honestly, a holy shield right now is fine when we're sitting on 8 attack. There's a golem there, but I've got nothing to golem. Can I get you? I can't get you. I didn't spend enough time. First turn. Give the player 5 poison, 4 acid, and 3 stun on hit. They're faster than us. They will hit us. They will stun us. But they've only got 2 attack. We stun them for a turn, so that takes the stun down to effectively 2. We got plenty of thorns. I think we can probably win this fight, right? I hope. Yeah. Okay. Lose this and then get me to a cauldron. I did not think of... Oh, beautiful. Right, what are you? I have no idea. Candied nuts. Thorns deal double damage. I don't know that I've ever seen anybody's build trying to utilize this. And I can kind of tell why, because if you don't have a bunch of thorns, it just does nothing. So, I guess what I want now is farmers. We knew Super Mega Golem was up there. We should try and utilize that soon. You know what? This is as good a thing, or this. Either of them are things that we can do. We honestly don't need more attack right now, I think. So let's do that. Get that checkpoint. I need a regular golem as well. That's not very helpful. Another cauldron. Normally there's a golem somewhere in the vicinity of a super mega golem, right? The game's kind of friendly like that. Well, so far not so much, and I've got no idea if we stand to win this fight at all. Are they giving us more acid, or have they just gotten rid of some of our health for acid? Because right now this doesn't seem like a problem. Indeed. Okay. Cookbook? Sure. Probably not holding on to that for very long. I honestly don't know where I've got golems available to me, and I'm just like floundering very hard. Rave? Gain armor equal to lost health. Gain 1 purity every other turn. Battle start. Lose all your health except 1 and stun the enemy for 2 turns. So many of these damn helmets right now. A regular golem has not presented itself. You know what? I should have just done this ages ago. Take me to a regular golem. Please. Then take me back. Now, if I do this, I lose my capacity to have Super Mega Golem. And what I probably really want Super Mega Golem for, in reality, is finding 2 of these spiny chestnuts and building them together and then doing something else with it, you know? Building that spiny chestnut value for our double thorns that we currently have available to us. But my map navigation today just feels like it's been horrendous. Not to mention, not really feeling like I've seen things I want to see today. We don't have that holy shield anymore. There's no book or tome for thorns, is there? It now occurs to me. I don't even have a teleporter next to a golem. Oh, this is going so terribly. Well, we're not going to make it to anywhere before this fight resolves. Also, this helmet's in the wrong place. I'm just playing so bad since I stopped playing for like a little bit. But like 10 attack double thorns is putting in the work. It shouldn't be going this well, but it is all I can say. Okay. Take me back to Super Mega Golem. It's our time. So, the most mediocre double thorns you ever saw. How much health do they have? 47. Do they get extra attacks? No. What's half of 47? 24. If you round. And I do. And 2 purity for each equipped water item. It's not really helping things for me. Where are all of these damn spiny fruits? Thorny chestnuts. Whatever you want to call them. Take me to somewhere? Where are all the farms? I need more farms. Oh, finally. What an odd place for one of these. That's not where those are supposed to live. My speed does not matter to me at all. Hard-boiled egg. I'm not expecting to win here, but we learned something about ourselves. And that is, if you're going to aim for this thorn thing, have thorns from the get-go. Oh, they got 51 armor. That's good for them. Well, 24 thorns is like a quarter of their health. But with their attack and our attack being about equal, except the fact that their health is 3 times what mine is. I think we have woes. I was really just all over the map today. Alright, just finish it. Okay, now we know what it does. We can perhaps try and formulate a plan around it. And that's a great start. I saw the axe. a fraction of a moment too late to go full axe on it. So, thorny things, cooking things, anything of that ilk. First time each turn you gain thorns, restore that much health. I mean, it's 3. I'll just do that instead of that, and then that way we have a heal, right? That is how that works. Let's touch a teleporter, because I should try and do more of that. Right, horse up there. Take me to a cauldron, perhaps. Oh, there's one right here. He saw the spikes. Well, that's annoying. Can't make pacifist staff work right now. I guess I'm doing this for a second. Doing that. But I'll start getting 4 thorns, 3 thorns, and heal after being hit. Tiny bit of armor, but fairly inconsequential. You know what? Find me another thorny thing. Of course, I should have walked over the extra 8 steps first. Oh, can I get to that cauldron this fast? I can. We're going to have a hambat instead. It's not thorny, but we can pivot. We are also going to be... I mean, we'll heal with the thorns that we get, so... it's going to be fine. Let's see how this goes. Give him a taste of my thorny hams. Good. Where was... have we seen a golem? No. But we can get to one, I'm sure. Give me... what do you do? Just on hit gain gold and some fairly mediocre gear. Not too much to worry about. Oh, well. When in Rome, right? Except this is dumb, because they're going to take away my own thorns, right? Well, is there a different fairy here, then? That's a dead end. That's not anything I need. There's a fairy. Right, we're going to get rid of this watermelon, because I don't want to get rid of my own thorns. That's fine. I can handle that. We got lots of money for shopping. Any thorny things? Not really. Whenever you give the enemy a status effect, no, we're giving ourselves status effects. Man, really not much for us there. There was a mushroom. You know what? I'll take the mushroom. That's just 2 attack, and when we have 3 strikes, it's not bad. No sign of honey yet, of course. Gain armor equal to lost health. No. Not working out. Remove all your acid. No. Lifeblood spear. No. Nah. Alright, I'm going to do the fight, get some inventory space so we can take some more stuff. Near a chest and a horse. Easy game. Now, the first time you gain each turn, so I should have my most thorns applying thing up front, I suppose. Where do I want you to take me? We just touched a grave. There is no grave here. We just saw a petrified forest, so... No, there's one right here. I could see the stone right in the corner of my eye as we moved. Dope. Gain 2 thorns for each armor removed by enemy's first strike. That'll work. Another one of you is fine. Is that Super Mega Golem country? It is. It is Super Mega Golem country. We could do a horned helmet, but I'd rather do a big, juicy, spiny chestnut. Is there not a single teleporter around here? Well, we don't need... Oh, we need a golem first. Alright, lose a single helmet. Then we need a regular golem. There was a teleporter just there. Oh, this is the teleporter that serves this Super Mega Golem. Silly me. This one here is great. That and that. Swing back over here. Take the attack stat, of course. That's now 12 thorns. If only we could find honey and another one of those. That would be ideal for us. Another cauldron, not far from a teleporter. Take every opportunity we can to see as much of the map as possible. Take me to another cauldron. That was not as far away as I wanted it to be. I need to find more scrying pools as well. Wounded, stun the enemy for 3 turns. No. Is that thing that gives enemies an extra thorn attack in our item sets right now? I have no idea. That's the edge of the board on the west side. Only a single attack from them, unfortunately, into our 18 thorns. But it's going to be enough by a long way. Bye-bye. They've got a lot of thorns. We have a lot of attacks. That is unpleasant. Give the enemy Riptide whenever Riptide triggers, get 3 thorns. Decrease and give thorns. Battle start, give 4 thorns. Battle start, give 2 thorns. We might need to pivot out of our weapon now. We can do that if needs be. But not that one. I mean, we still have 5 attack, we just don't have 3 strikes. Obviously, finding another skewer would be a nice thing. Battle start, take 5 damage, gain 10 thorns. Yeah. Do we ever grindstone club into a new weapon? Sure. We're going to try. Oh, it's too perfect. Except now this has an additional strike. What am I doing to myself? I'd like that oil, but that's not too far from this. So we have 2 strikes. I want to explore more. That's unpleasant. That's not so bad. On hit, decrease your poison by 2 and give it to the enemy. Exposed, gain 4 armor, symphony. There's no sign of honey. And now we're treading old ground again. Oh god. Have I got any fires that are right next to, or any teleporters that are right next to bonfires? I do. I do. Two strikes might be too many strikes, honestly. Although they're faster than us, and we have a lot of thorns. Yeah. Okay, that worked. We're still in a great big honey hole, though. No sign of it anywhere. Anything else that will lead to healing is fine by me. What has this guy got? Just a bunch of speed and the Swift Strike Rapier. That's going to be a bad time for us. Take me to... I don't know. There's going to be a shop right here, isn't there? Yeah. There's the Bramble Belt. They actually don't have that much health. Okay, we have so many thorns right now. I just wish we could find this honey malarkey. It would work out so well for us. Is there a farmer? It's going to be by the scarecrows, isn't he? Also a grave. I want this. Oh, no, I need a cauldron. I don't even remember what this weapon makes, but we have a skewer and a spiny chestnut to make a recipe with. We must have one relatively near a teleporter. What do you do? Remind me. Can't strike. Turn start, gain thorns equal to your attack. Turn start, gain thorns equal to your attack. So my attack is 7. I get 7 thorns. That's fine. We don't have to worry about anybody else's thorns because we can't strike, which is something. -5 health is scary. There should be a golem around here. There's one there. And then we just need... We know that we can get to a fire with relative ease from a lot of places. Alright, where's that one that I know is right next to a bonfire? Right there. I mean, can I get to a chest? That's a great question. Can I find any random chest that I haven't opened yet next to a spot I haven't been? Because right now I've got one empty open spot and I'm like, I'd rather have a piece of gear than not, you know? But it looks like that is not on the cards for me right now. Oh, there you go. Give me the health. And then get me up to the bonfire. Do I care about moving any of this stuff around? I don't think so. So now, if our thorns aren't worth double, at least we're giving the enemy one extra strike, right? Not that they needed it. So they have more speed than us. They're going first, obviously. Oh no, they're gonna... Oh no, we did have enough. I thought they were gonna hit us a second time before everything kicked in. Right, I need to just get anywhere else right now. But also via some health because we are injured. Golem. 5 thorns. Doesn't matter to me. And we gain 4 health on that. Alright, lots of nice healing. Now we're just treading ground we've been near again, because it's all I can do. I can't find honey for the life of me. Do I need more thorns? This is going to be a problem. That's for sure. We can't strike. So, I'll tell you what we don't need is a muscle potion. Although, we gained thorns equal to our attack, so it wasn't completely redundant. But it wasn't really what was doing it for us. It's going to be so cruel when I find honey in a minute, and I don't have the rest of the stuff for the recipe I need to make candied nuts or whatever it was. I could make a recipe out of poison mushroom in this. It would give me -5 health, but I wouldn't get the poison. No, I'd rather keep the 5 health right now. Alright, no idea how this goes. Don't care about the freeze. Doesn't impact us whatsoever. What even is this combo? Whenever you restore health, decrease a random status effect by 1. Oh, so they restore health, decrease this, restore health in like an infinite loop. That's so gross. If they took 60 from that, and then 60 again, it might have been close, but Never mind, we had a hoot for now. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.